We bought a house sight unseen in New Jersey.
It's been 2 years and a lot has changed in the Hot Mess Lake house. So let's go ahead and take you inside for our updated house tour.
Yeah! So you guys actually haven't seen the entryway in a full video yet because I'm not done with it. So this is kind of like a little sneak peek. I did paint these doors black, changed the hardware. Obviously we did flooring throughout the entire house. I painted this door green. I'm kind of debating if I want to paint it black or not. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Next room would be the front guest bedroom. And while I did do a whole transformation in here, I am not gonna be taking you in here, although I will show you the before and afters, but this room's pretty traumatic for me. Moving on. This is the Hot Mess Lake House kitchen. I did this in the first video to show like how big it is. I feel like it's important that I get on the countertop and do the same thing. We have done a lot in this space so far, but it's not done yet. The cabinets are painted. I still need to paint the inside, but I don't want to talk about it. We put on new hinges and hardware, and it looks literally so much better in here. I can't even tell you. Let me kind of like take you around the kitchen and let you know what else we have left to do. Ugh. The pantry we still need to do. Obviously it's missing a doorknob. It needs another coat and the inside needs a coat and some like filler. And clearly the pantry needs some work. So that's gonna be an upcoming video. We are going to be doing the countertops as well. And we are gonna be making them look exactly like this. So I actually just posted this video where I made this over. This used to be a little, like a desk, I guess. So I made it into just like a little beverage station with some more storage, and I think it looks really cute. We did contact paper on the countertops. There's always dog hair everywhere. This is the contact paper we're gonna be doing on the kitchen countertops, and I'm really excited because it's going to look stunning. And then the backsplash we're also gonna be doing, and we're gonna be using the same tiles that we got from Habitat for Humanity that we used in the laundry room, which you guys will see in a second. We got them for $10 a box, even though they're handmade tiles from Italy. So, slay. Thinking about getting a sink and a new faucet. Let me know what you guys think. I am begging a company that does kitchen appliances to sponsor me, because those are, this is not matching the vibe. A white refrigerator. No, I would still probably get a white one, but just a better white one. The kitchen goes into the dining room right here, this little nook. So I redid this bench because I thought it was actually really cute. I just reupholstered it, painted it, and then we did the same contact paper on this table. It's marble and it's matte. It looks literally so much better, really cute. These aren't the chairs that we're gonna be going with. I just don't have new chairs yet because not my priority. But one of my favorite things about this room is this little accent wall that I did. It turned out so cute with the pole wrap, and I really love the green color. This is the same green color that's on the front door. The name of the paint is Cambridge Green by Benjamin Moore. I don't remember the rest of the colors, but that's not important. Moving on to the laundry room. Now, this room isn't technically finished. We're halfway there. I would say more than halfway there. So there used to be a whole closet right here, and it was a cedar closet. It came out like all the way here, and the door opened up. So it was just like not the vibe. Like you couldn't even get in and out of the garage. I felt like we could do something better with it. I made a few different options. I still haven't picked one that I want to do. There's an option for like a little folding table that has some storage for like a roll laundry basket to go under it. And there's sort of like a mudroom option, which is kind of where I'm leaning to, like a catch-all space. I might paint it Cambridge green like the accent wall out there, so it's kind of cohesive. But we did end up getting new washers and dryers. And then this is the piece de resistance, this wall here, which took me forever. It hurt my hands, but I think it only ended up costing us like maybe $100, and that was mainly because I used, muscle bound instead of thin set. It only took me a few boxes, maybe like 2 or 3, and like I said, I got them at Habitat for Humanity for $10 a box, which is absolutely insane. This sink was almost the end of us. Okay, I don't know what was happening here, but we took out the old sink and we were like, we've replaced the sink before, it should be super easy. No, things had to be soldered and everything, so this actually just got installed by a professional plumber, like a month ago, I think, and it's very beautiful. Still might put some upper cabinets up here or some floating shelves. I don't really know yet, but this room gave me many panic attacks, so I decided we're gonna walk away from this room for now. Now, in the first tour, I showed you guys the garage. Definitely not gonna show you that right now because it's pretty tragic. It's pretty full of our junk, so anyway, let's go. This is the sunroom, and I absolutely love this room so much. It is beautiful with like the skylights. I painted basically everything, but the floor of this. When I tell you I was so unwell, this was a project I never want to do ever again. I'm never leveling a floor again. I will call a professional for that. But the flooring looks so good. All of the floors in the entire house are by Happy Feet, and I was so grateful to be able to work with them. Love the color of it. It's beautiful. It reads a little bit more gray on camera, but it's not gray. It's like a very cool toned beige, and it's just chef's kiss. It's beautiful. We did put a little bed in here. I haven't shown this on full videos yet because I put this together. I wanted to get a sheet that would match the velvet of the day bed. Clearly, those are two different tones of black. So we're still working on that. But since we don't use our guest bedroom anymore, kind of needed somewhere for guests to stay, and so this is it. Moving on to the living room. This is the Hot Mess Lake House living room. Definitely our favorite room in the entire house. Definitely the most controversial room because I cemented our wood fireplace. But I think the biggest transformation here is we actually took out the beams. It was giving church vibes. It was not for us. A lot of people really liked the beams and a lot of people really liked the wood fireplace. So it was really a 50-50 split, but we love it, so that's really all that matters. We redid the flooring in here, painted absolutely everything, changed out the ceiling fans, lights, whatever. But I did want to show you guys the scale of the fireplace because I did this last time and people were like, didn't realize how big it was. This was a massive project. I'm, for reference, like 4'9"-ish, and I can still fit under here with my ponytail. This room is pretty big. I mean, it's like 14-foot ceilings. We got these couches from Amazon. They're like never in stock. So if they do come back in stock, I will definitely let you guys know because everybody asks about them all the time. I think you might be able to get them from Walmart's website. I'll link it if you can. We didn't know where to put the TV in here because we used to only have one couch, and then Amazon lost one of our couches, and then so they sent a replacement one, and then the original couch showed up and they let us keep it. So I was like, well, amazing, it's gonna look great, which it does. I actually put the TV on this little rolling stand, and it goes in the corner when we're not using it just because it looks better than in front of the fireplace. You don't wanna grab it by the TV, so we just kind of like roll it like that. You can't see the casters, which is great. Got this on Amazon. It's really great if you have like a multifunctional space. I do content creation for like interior design stuff, so having a TV just like right here probably is not the cutest. Our bookshelves are from IKEA. I can't remember. I don't think they make them anymore, so my bad on that part. Did you guys ever fix the holes in the wall? The answer is no. When we took the beams out, we left the holes and we covered it with art. Over here is actually what was kind of considered like a little dining space. Originally, we did want to take down this wall, and I would still love to do that. It's not structural. There was no way after everything that happened that I had the time or the energy to take down a wall, figure out all of that, and gut the kitchen. So I don't think we're gonna get a full gut in this house, but I did decide that in my next house, the first thing I'm doing is fully gutting the kitchen and getting like marble countertops, like everything that I really, really want, because I always put the kitchen off till the end and I never end up actually doing exactly what I want with it. So I'm making a promise to myself. You guys better hold me to that. Before we go down the hallway into the rest of the bedrooms, I wanted to show you guys like the reality of being in a renovation. So these are just hanging out here. These are the doors to this hallway closet, and we ended up having to replace our hot water heater unexpectedly, and apparently we got gypped because how much did it cost us? Like $5,000?
Yeah, something like that.
And then when I said that on the internet, people were like, girly pop, maybe maybe 2,000. I worked on commission. So it's new though. It'll be a great selling feature. Anyway, I still gotta do another coat of paint on these pieces of trim, and then I need to paint those doors. Also, for whatever reason, I just didn't hit this part of the wall with my paint sprayer when I initially painted the living room, because I had painted this part too. So this is just still pink and grimy. So that's fun. This hallway has made a huge transformation. My favorite part about it is definitely this rug. I am fully in love with this rug. It's so cute. It's the same one as our living room. It's just a runner. Upgraded these doors by just putting some trim on them, painting them, new hardware, and we have this wall of all the people I love. The first thing in this hallway is our guest bathroom. Now, I love how this turned out so much. The tile all the way up to the ceiling really makes it feel a lot bigger in here, but these are just normal like 8-foot ceilings. It's also a lot easier, in my opinion, to like cap tile off at the ceiling rather than putting like a trim piece around it. But we got this extra long shower curtain from Amazon, and also this little track system that it's on from Amazon. The bio bidet, it has a heated freaking seat. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just really love it. It has changed our lives. Like, quite literally changed our lives, especially because it's cold here in the winter. Worked with the tile shop to do this shower and the floors. Let me tell you, this bathroom is just, it's a looker. And we did it pretty affordably too. So love that, but let's go ahead and move on. I painted these doors. These doors do need one more coat on them because I went really light. Use the same hardware as I put on in my kitchen. We did a new light. And then of course we did these doors as well. We'll go into my office first. This is my office. So you guys might recognize right here from when I do my YouTube like intros and outros. This is where Rick the Brick lives. If you guys don't know the lure behind Rick the Brick, if you're new, he was in the original hot mess house in the back of a toilet tank. And we were so confused about why there was a brick in the back of the toilet tank. Apparently it was to save water, but we didn't know that. We got like a bunch of comments being like, leave the brick there, but I made a joke out of it and I put 2 googly eyes on him. One fell off. The other one has stayed on miraculously for like years. What is it, like 3-4 years at this point? We did in fact bring our toilet brick with us. He's our son. I have little mini ones that I carry around, so if you ever see me out, be like, do you have a little mini Rick the Brick on you? Because I will give it to you. Of course, the YouTube plaque. Shout out to YouTube. This couch used to be in our living room. I made that for $13. I'll link the video. It was really fun. Got that. It's actually from like Crate and Barrel. Initially it was like a lot of money, but we got it at Habitat for Humanity. Again, another like slay Habitat for Humanity find. It was like $400, maybe $300, I think, because they also had military discount, which was freaking great. Love that. I store a bunch of stuff in there. I may or may not have put the closet doors back on, so we're just covering that with this. Don't worry about it. Over here is just my little workstation. It's honestly kind of a mess right now. This is where I do editing and where Dustin will be sitting if I'm doing a live there, reading all of your questions. I have like a little rolly desk too that I got from TikTok shop. I will also sometimes roll this over to the couch and edit on the couch when I feel like I want to be more comfortable. Lighting in here sucks. So the ring light is literally always on. Another thing in here, first of all, if you haven't got one of my best friend Hadley's book, you definitely should. I don't really read, but I sat down and read this cover to cover in one day, and it was beautiful and heart-wrenching, but like in the best way. Look at that sweet bean, okay? I will link her book too, because she's a queen, New York Times bestselling author. We love it. These cord hiders that I put in here, tried to get them off the wall and it ripped. I guess I'm gonna leave these for right now and figure out maybe a better way to get them off. Anybody have any suggestions? I tried heating it up. Maybe I didn't heat it up long enough to like loosen the adhesive. Let's go into the primary bedroom now. I literally love our bedroom so much. First thing I want to point out in here is my soon-to-be sister-in-law literally I don't know if it was crochet or knit this. I don't know which one, but she hand did this blanket for me for Christmas, and it is one of my favorite things of all time. It's like so freaking comfy. Our bed came from Amazon. I think they also have the same one at Wayfair too. The curtains are from IKEA. We obviously painted, did everything in here. There's still some stuff to be done in here. Needs quarter round on the baseboards, and we also need to do the doors, but I'll show you those in a second. So there may or may not be some paint that I need to scrape off of the windows over here. Maybe I should do a video on all the things that I like, the last 5% of projects that I didn't finish. If this video gets 100,000 views, maybe I'll do that. That's not gonna happen, so. These windows, I love them, but they have presented a huge challenge when deciding how to lay out the space. And when we had to redo the stucco on the outside of the house, they actually did have to redo that part. And so we asked, we're like, hey, how much would it cost to move the window, like move this window over here? And they were like, oh, it's gonna be $8,000. And I was like, oh, no. Having the high like bed kind of makes it feel like less weird that it's up against a window. A lot of people were saying, oh, you should put your bed on this wall, which when we originally looked at the house was how it was. By the way, this dresser is from Amazon. They also have it at Wayfair. I think I ordered ours from Home Depot. We changed out the hardware because the ones that it came with were cute, but they were a little too yellowy gold for me, so I switched it to the leftover ones that we just had from our kitchen, which was great. I really should hang this TV. I'm lazy. Not going to. The reason that we can't put the bed on this wall is because it wouldn't fit with the side tables. It just works better the other way. There may still be a hole in the wall from when we had to get our other dresser out, but we're just gonna ignore that. The closet! This looks a lot more busted than you guys saw it when I redid it because I have way too many clothes and realistically I should get rid of them, but instead I'm just saying I'm gonna get a bigger closet in the next house because I like my hoodies. I'm so sorry about it. Fully gutted this closet. There was actually, what was it? It was like a measuring spoon holding out one of the, like holding up part of the cabinetry. It was crazy. It was a mess. These are the IKEA Billy bookcases. I put those in there and I'm just using that for my shoes. That's my closet. It's usually a lot more messy than this. I did clean it for you guys, so congratulations. I actually don't even think that we showed this project on long form on YouTube, did we? I don't think we did. I think this was when I was in my full depression. So anyway, let's go into the most depressing room in the house. Well, not the most depressing room, almost the most depressing room in the house. The most depressing room in the house is the one my dad died in. Anyway, let's go into the primary bathroom. This is something. It's a good sized bathroom. We love to have an ensuite. But there's one thing that I don't even think I noticed when we were originally doing this tour. And it's that the shower enclosure is blue and the top piece of it is green. It drives me insane. Why did they do that? Did they just like send the wrong piece and they were like, forget it. We gotta put the shower in, so let's just throw it up, or like, was it on discount? I don't know. Because the toilet's blue, the sink is blue. Yeah, this is getting a full gut. Luckily, we did find out when we were doing the other bathroom, which is like backed up to this, that right here actually is like free space. So we're gonna have a plumber come in and move the shower plumbing back because there's like almost a foot back there and it's going to expand the shower. I'm nervous to tackle this project. Bathrooms, although they're small, are always a lot more work than you think, but they're definitely worth it in the end. It has a heat lamp. I've been like Googling heat lamp, like modern heat lamps to replace it with. I have found nothing. So if you guys know of any heat lamps, let me know. Or should I just like switch it to a normal light? I don't really know. This project is gonna be coming up and we're gonna go ahead and take you outside because man, there's a lot left to do out there. I don't know how many videos we actually have of like the outside of the house, but we did end up spending $30,000 to replace some of the stucco when it was only supposed to cost us $12,000. It was going to be, how much did they say, like $40,000 or something crazy to fix the trim, and it doesn't even match. Like they were like, we can match the texture or we can match the color, and I was like, I guess texture, because I guess I could paint it. So eventually I have to figure out a way to add more trim to it. If anybody knows how, let me know. I'm going to have to repaint all the trim and paint the actual stucco. And I'm definitely not gonna be able to pay somebody to do that because it's probably gonna be like 10 or 15 grand normally to paint a house. So that should be a fun project. Benjamin Moore, let me know, please, if you wanna work with me, sponsor my house painting. It used to be a moss lawn, we kinda let it go. And now, it's this lawn, if you want to show them. So, yeah. This is another place where we had to do the stucco. You can see that the trim up there, they had to take it off and around the windows, so it definitely doesn't look as cute. Unfortunately, it's right at the front of the house. So this is definitely something that we're gonna have to fix. And honestly, it's probably the project I'm dreading the most, like even more than the full gut of the bathroom, because it's gonna be a rough one. Come with me. We literally never come in this side yard. We really need to, but oh, that's a spider web. And these are reasons we don't. This cute little, oh wow, I didn't realize how freaking dilapidated it was in here. Yikes. So I was planning to redo this. Our first insurance actually kicked us off because I wouldn't take the moss off the roof. But I think it gives it its charm. I really did want to like redo this. The roof though, the structure of it, I just don't think I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's go to the most like crustiest part, which I'm not really gonna walk over there, but that's a bunch of English ivy and also poison ivy. We're probably gonna hire goats. So smash that like button if you guys wanna see some goats out here eating all of this ivy up, because apparently they can eat poison ivy and it doesn't hurt their little tummies or their mouths. So, all right, let's go to the lake. The back of the house is looking a mess. That deck needs a full overdo. Again, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get to that because that's gonna be like another 10K or something. We've got a lot of yard work to do back here, unfortunately, and it's backbreaking, I'll tell you what. You guys remember when I tried to build a daybed? The remnants of it are over there. That's why I just ended up buying one on Wayfair. Down this way is the lake. As you can see, really tragic. But you know what, honey? I feel good about that work that we did. I didn't show it here on YouTube. I did film it. So if you guys want me to just like throw together a little collage, like a time lapse of us doing this, we spent like hours getting the English ivy vines out from right here. And when we first did it, like it looked like we did nothing the whole time, but it was like a lot of work. And now you can see now that it's like bloomed up where we really like actually took care of it. So we did. We also cut down some of these little smaller trees. We still have to do the rest of the path. It's going to take probably forever. Before we head down the path, this is our creepy shed that's falling apart. I'm really scared to look in there. Nobody's looked in there. I'm scared that there's something living in there. So let me know if you guys want to see a what's in my creepy shed video. Let's go. Fingers crossed for no poison ivy. Oh wow, can we even get on our dock? Honey. Without getting poison ivy? Bro, how are we gonna get on that?
Gotta be brave.
No, we need a stick. This is our garage.
It's full of shit. We just came in here to get some clippers. I figured I'd show... Oh my God. Figured I'd show you guys though, so you could see that it's tragic. We need to fully, probably re-drywall in here. But this is gonna have to be done also before we sell the house. So fun! Probably the other way, buddy. This is so sketchy. We haven't been on here in a very long time. Yeah, as you can see, not great. Ew, it's like moving a lot. Freaking me out a little bit. I wish so much that this dock was structurally sound because I would sit down here like all of the time. I don't think that there's going to be any rebuilding it because if I'm being honest, I don't even know what that entails and I'm definitely not gonna pay somebody to do it. Last time we were filming here, like in that video, a dragonfly just like flew on my hand like I was a Disney princess and it was the most magical moment of my life. This is our lake. And I don't really show it that much because it's like, you can see it from the house, but it's like, you gotta walk a little. I'm not a fan of cardio. There's a lot of animals down here, like geese, duckies. Toidles, yeah. But the geese, I think our neighbor chases the geese off of his yard and he throws things at them and I wanna. So that wraps it up. That is the house tour of the Hot Mess Lake house 2 years after we bought this house sight unseen and have changed so much. We still have so much left to do and we will be moving eventually because Dustin's getting out of the Navy, but I'll do a whole separate video on that. So there's definitely gonna be another house. Make sure to subscribe to watch us finish this house and to see where we end up next. And let me know in the comments what transformation is your favorite and what project of all the ones that I just showed you that still need to be done that you guys want to see next, and maybe that's the one that we will choose to start. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please, please, please like, comment, subscribe, share it with all of your friends, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye! Please subscribe!
When are we begging you?
Yeah, it's literally free.
$3.99!
Like, do it for the ducks and the geese in the lake.
Magic!
Please. It's gonna take so much money to do the outside of the house. Please, watch the videos, it's free. Please. Okay, bye.